The Wolfgang Reloaded podcast is recorded before a dead, bored audience. Please don't interfere with the dead. Thank you. Now I've got to think of an intro. Damn, this is hard. See, I want to do an intro that's like Dracula, but I don't want to sound like a fucking retard. Like,
Welcome back to Wolfgang and his mama podcast. They want to suck your blood.
Welcome back to the Wolfgang podcast. It is now reloaded with blood. There we go, sure, that'll work. That sounded more like a Somalian pirate, but...
Who's the captain now?
Yeah, sure. Apparently Dracula.
Yeah, he's always been the captain.
That will have the Blackula.
The Blackula.
The Blackula, Camp Blackula's theme behind it. Somalian pilot Captain Blackula. Oh god, this is racist.
Well, I did look for a movie called Blackula. I think that's even more racist. Which is a real movie.
The Wolfgang, on behalf of all members of Wolfgang, we apologise on the behalf of all black people.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait, that sounds racist because I said that wrong. How can we apologise on behalf of all black people?
That sounded more like you were saying, I'm sorry for black people.
Apologising for our podcast. No, sorry, we didn't mean that.
We'd like to take this minute to apologise for anybody offended by the comments on the Wolfgang and his mum podcast, which will no longer be called Wolfgang and his mum. This has a new name, Wolfgang Reloaded HD.
Yeah. There we go, that works. And it's said by someone who doesn't write things from Eastern... Oh no, I've done it again. I was about to say Eastern Europe, and that would have been racist.
Well, I think that's a good enough introduction.
My views are not affiliated with the Wolfgang's views. I'm not racist, I just apparently can't think.
I'm not racist, but...
But, yeah, if you have to say but, yeah, if you have to give a reason on why you're not racist, you probably are racist.
Yeah.
It's like, what was it? Have you seen all that, all that stuff about, like, that Joey Salad guy?
No, I have no idea who he is.
I don't know, it's going around YouTube and it's like... I can't remember, he did, like, something like black people destroy Trump car social experiment. And basically he set the whole thing up just to make black people look bad.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, and,
yippee, he's a pranker.
Yeah, there's no surprise there then, is there?
Open trunk bait car social experiment. Oh, at least he didn't use the gone wrong, gone sexual thing.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
No, there's another one that says gone wrong.
Gone wrong. That's a classic. That's a classic line, isn't it? Gone wrong.
Anyway, this is a gaming podcast, I guess.
Yeah,
it's not
games. YouTube's drama podcast. Yeah,
No.
That's a good idea.
So,
playing anything recently?
kind of too much. I got, like I said before, Mafia 3. That's pretty good. I kind of agree with the reviews. I've really been enjoying it, but the gameplay is very repetitive. Graphics are a bit weird, but it's got a good story. But
How do you think?
Sorry, go on.
I apologise. No, carry on.
No, I can't remember what I was going to say now. I think that was it.
Sorry, I screwed you up. How do you think it compares to Mafia 2?
Oh, it doesn't. It pales in comparison. All the little small niches and details that Mafia 2 had, like being able to turn off a light, turn on the tap and change your clothes, all of that's gone. Being able to walk into a gun store and buy ammo was gone, which in a way makes sense because you're playing a black character. So it does kind of deal with that, but there's no more upgrading cars in the same way. It's a decent game, but it's not, in my opinion, a worthy successor. If there is a fourth game, I hope that it's different and that it's more like Mafia 2. I've also been playing Battlefield 1. That's really, really good.
Nice graphics.
Yeah. Multiplayer
Yeah, I
is
see that.
great. Just sucks having my internet. And I got returned to Arkham because I'm a bitch who can't withstand the Arkham games. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
Not really
yeah.
worth it though. If you have the PC version,
What
just
is Return to Arkham? Is that just the
it's
remaster of?
so Arkham Asylum and Arkham City were essentially remastered. They're
Oh,
1080p,
okay.
but they have a completely unlocked frame rate, so they're all over the
Yeah.
place. Uh,
Ah.
the it's not quite as good. The textures and things are upgraded and they do look nicer, but cutscenes look terrible. Whereas
Ah.
before, cutscenes look great, the character models aren't as good, but it's just nice to play it on a current gen console again. I love the games. I
Yeah.
can't help myself. And
No, no, I
no, I think
understand.
that's about it for me, really. That's all I've been playing. I've been playing on my
Yeah.
DS a little bit, but that's about it.
Ah, yeah. You said about that. Any decent games on it?
None at all. I don't have any
Okay.
decent games except Brain Training, and to be honest, they're really crap because you try to do the number puzzles and you type in 3, and it's like, you meant 9? Oh, sorry, that was wrong. Or you type in 47, and it just goes, huh? Question mark.
Mm. Ah, right.
So,
I think you'll need a copy of Nintendogs.
oh yeah, need to get that game
Yeah.
again. Used to love that game. And Mario Kart. I need Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. Oh my.
And I definitely want COD 4 for DS.
COD 4DS.
Yeah.
I had that. See, this is what I mean. I'll have to get that flash card to you because then you can have all these games on one cartridge.
Yeah, that would be
How
brilliant.
great is that? Yeah. I haven't been playing much myself. Actually, I lie. I've been playing too much and I've lost track on what I'm playing. To begin with, I've been playing a little sweet little game, little RPG from 2012 called Dragon's Dogma.
Yeah, you said
Um,
about that.
yeah, it's a weird one. I'll give it that.
Well,
The
it's a
first
series, isn't it? There's a whole series, isn't there?
I didn't know that. Maybe
No.
there is. I don't know. I thought there was only one of them. But yeah, the first boss you actually encounter is I forget what it's called. It's got a lion's head, a snake
Griffin?
as a tail,
No.
and a goat sort of on this back, and it's got a goat's head on it as well. It's weird.
Wow, that is
Um,
weird.
yeah, but it's still pretty cool. Like, I mean,
It's
I've got
Japanese
it
though,
on.
right? So
Oh yeah,
not
yeah,
not
yeah.
the Japan is weird.
Oh no, because that would
Remember
be
that all
racist.
opinions are affiliated with that individual person and not this over a podcast.
Yeah, like yeah, we're not responsible for anything said in this podcast.
Wolfgang is.
That's
Take it up with
yeah.
him.
He lives in Germany somewhere.
He is
That's
German.
stereotyping a German name to a German person. Uh, Still his fault. It creates some sort of like paradox, and then it's no one's fault.
Yeah.
There we go. We're fine. We can say whatever we want on this podcast. No, don't. Anyway, back to what was I saying?
You're
Dragon's
saying
Dogma. That's the one.
the first
Yeah.
boss.
Yeah, the first boss is this crazy thing. You have to cut off. It's pretty cool because you have to like start with its tail. It's like doing some sort of weird raid sequence on WoW. Like you have to first cut off its tail, like the snake. You have to cut it off. Once you do that, you got to take out the goat, and then it's just a massive lion, and you just have to kill the lion.
That's quite cool.
Yes, yeah, it's got some really cool boss fights from what I've seen so far. I did encounter a drake the other day, which is like like some sort of like dragon archetype sort of creature, and it owned me. It had like 7 like health bars. I got owned.
Does this game
yeah,
have co-op?
No, it doesn't. I
Oh.
was so not because I thought it did. It has a pawn system, so you can like use other people's players on your game.
Alright, so you can use
So
other people's created character
yeah.
type things.
So I've been using people's like OP like level 2 billion characters with my little dildo faggins.
Oh
Um,
yeah, you showed me that.
which some of my friends now believe I ripped from South Park because there's a character on South Park at the moment called Dildo Swaggins.
Oh, is that on
Spoilers.
season 20?
Season 20, yeah.
I haven't seen any of that yet.
There you go then. But yeah. Yeah, it's been quite fun. Been a bit of an adventure. Not the best voice acting.
Hmm.
Sounds like a monotone sort of like cheap sort of medieval style film. You know, it's got your sort of hear ye, news from thy land is over here sort of voice acting.
Yeah, that's
I think
like that
that is
reminds me of the original Witcher. Great game, terrible voice acting. You're that
yeah,
Witcher boy, right? You killed them dragons and stuff.
yeah. It's that it is that sort of voice acting, but
Well, in that case,
ignoring that,
you might like a new upcoming game called Scalebound.
mm,
Do sound kind of similar, and it does look really
yeah.
good.
All right, I can't say I've heard of it. Yeah, I'd recommend Dragon's Dogma to anyone who played it. I think I missed it because at the time probably still be playing Skyrim, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up getting back into that now and playing nothing
Oh, the
but.
special edition, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd recommend if you see Dragon's Dogma, like like in your local CEX or something, or game used for PS3, it's like
Or
£5. I'd
other
pick it up.
reputable game stores. We aren't affiliated with CEX at all.
No, definitely not.
But just
But
don't,
yeah,
just avoid game. Please do yourself a favor and avoid game.
yeah. Um, Yeah, use your local game dealer, your sort of like
Yeah.
sole trader game dealer. Use him. He needs the money,
He's
I
desperate.
know.
He's got a
Yeah,
family too.
yeah.
So I
He's not
actually
some sort of
just quickly
corporation.
searched Dragon's Dogma, and there is a
Hmm.
PC one that came out
There's a
just this
PC
year
port. Yeah,
called
Dark Arisen
Dark
PC
Arisen.
port.
So it
Yeah,
actually looks really cool.
yeah. You can play it in 60 FPS. Great.
Oh, 1080,
1080p.
60 FPS.
Ooh.
Contra Tweet can't do that.
Yep. No, it's only 30 FPS. It's like it's no the frame rate's not very good on PlayStation 3.
No.
Probably not on Xbox 360 either, but still a fun game. What
So
else have I been
speaking of
playing?
games, are there any you've got your eye on? Not just ones that are released now, but
Ooh,
old
um,
PS2 games, things like that.
yeah, there is actually. Damn, I've been looking at picking up God of War, some
Oh,
of the God of War
I
games.
definitely want to get into that franchise. I when it
So,
came to I
yeah,
think it's the seventh generation. I was more of a 360 gamer, so
mm.
I never really played it.
No,
But
no, no, I know what you mean.
definitely a franchise I want to get in on.
Yeah, I recently picked up Metal Gear Solid 2,
Yeah,
and Metal Gear
good
Solid
game.
1. So
Another franchise I want to get into.
yeah, I've not played them yet, but I am looking forward to playing them. Hopefully, I'll just buy them all. To be honest.
Yeah, I think they can be
Yeah.
quite hard to get now, though.
I Metal Gear Solid 2 isn't too hard. I think they've got them in uh CX. Other game stores are available. For like £1.50.
Oh, I might have to pick one up.
Yeah, there was a few copies when I picked it up. I did go in there for God of War originally, but they only had two, so I didn't really want to start on the second game to be
Yeah,
honest.
which sucks starting on the new ones and they reference things on the old ones and you don't
Yeah,
understand the references, and then when you go back, it's kind of spoiled already.
yeah, that's annoying. That is. Games I wanted to pick up. That's a tricky one. There's lots of games I want to pick up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but yourself? Being
Too many. Um,
too many.
so I want to get Need for Speed Underground 1 and 2 again for
Hmm,
PS2 because I don't have them
yeah,
anymore. But I also
they were
found
fun.
out they're on Game Boy Advance. So I
Oh,
now
really?
want. Yeah, I didn't know that. So I
I
now
didn't know
want them for
either.
Game Boy Advance. They're probably not that great. They're probably top-down races, but
Yeah. What
still.
did you think of Sorry, go on.
The rest are just Medal of Honor games for PS2, Xbox, Game Boy. The
Yeah.
Saboteur, which I played on 360, was great. I really recommend everyone plays it. Mario
Yep.
Kart for DS and Game Boy. Driver for Game Boy. And probably, other than all the Battlefields and Medal of Honors, I'm trying to get
Yeah.
them again. I do want
Oh, which
Red Dead Revolver.
Red Dead Revolver. Yeah,
Hmm.
I saw that in a small game shop quite close to me quite recently. It was like £2.99. I didn't pick it up.
Yeah.
I wish I did. It's probably not there anymore, is it?
Probably not.
It was a couple
I
of weeks
think,
ago.
probably given the announcement of the new Red Dead, which don't get me started on that stupid name. people are probably going out and buying all the old ones. Although
Yeah.
it might not be the most popular game because, you know, it's fairly old now, but it's still a good game.
Yeah.
But those are the
I think
ones that I want. Oh, and Gears of War 4. I
Gears of
want
War
that.
4. Yeah, I'm trying to think of any games I'm looking forward to because we're getting quite close to the end of the year. Normally November, December time's the best sort of time for releases, isn't it?
Well, this past month has been crazy. We had Mafia 3, Gears of War 4, Forza Horizon 3, Battlefield 1, there's Call of Duty, Titanfall 2, Skyrim,
Yeah, that's
Watch
weird,
Dogs
isn't it?
2.
I find that so weird. We're just saying like, oh yes, I can't wait till Skyrim's
Yeah, I can't
released.
wait till Skyrim
Oh,
comes out. But no, for this year, for me, the only game I'm really interested in now, for the rest of the year, probably Watch Dogs 2 and Dead Rising 4.
yeah.
Titanfall 2 doesn't really bother me.
Sorry.
Not that fussed by it. Although it does have great reviews.
Yeah. What,
Yeah.
Titanfall 2?
Yeah, people played the open beta or tech test, hated it, and here the reviews are 9 out of 10, 4.5 out of 5.
Sounds like people have
Yeah.
been paid off by the good old cash cow EA.
Well, apparently, according to user
I shouldn't say that now. We're
reviews,
going to get
it's
sued.
apparently they've changed a lot of it since the tech test. So
So they've listened to the
yeah,
consumers.
and
That's
the one
surprising.
reason I want to get it, even if I'm not interested in it, is because they plan on giving free DLC out, no season passes or anything like that.
Oh, really?
So that's something that everyone should do, and it's something I wish Battlefield would do.
Yeah.
Especially
right.
after I spent a ridiculous amount of money on the collector's edition and didn't even get premium. So now if I
No.
want that, I've now got to spend like an extra £40 just to get the season pass.
Which does seem a bit ridiculous, to be
Yeah.
honest. Yeah, I'm trying to think.
But no,
What is it?
that's kind of it for me for games that are coming out.
Yeah. I haven't really. There's not too many games that I can think off the top of my head that I've really been interested in. I was looking forward to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 because I'm quite into fighting games.
Yeah.
But apart from that, it's not really much for me. I've just been sort of when there's not too many games that I'm interested in, I always have like phases of picking up old games and just going through them.
Well, for me, I
Speaking of
was
which,
really, really looking forward to the new South Park game, but obviously that got delayed.
Fractured But Whole. Yeah, when's that coming?
It was coming 6th of December, but it's been delayed indefinitely till 2017.
I need to.
Wait, are we allowed to do this? Isn't this copyright?
Nah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
It's just a book.
No, this is a book. It's fine. I've found a special quiz for you.
I do love me some
just
quizzes.
for you. It's on doquizzes.com. I did find one.
My favourite website.
You haven't heard of it in like you haven't heard of the website's name probably in like since the last time we recorded one.
4 months.
4 months, yeah.
Forgotten all about it.
This quiz is called "Which fruit are you?"
Oh, wonderful.
I bet you've always had the question on your mind: what fruit you really are.
It leaves me awake at night, cold sweat, just tossing and turning, thinking, God damn it, what fruit am I? Am I papaya? Am I banana? Apple? Grape? Melon? Lemon? Watermelon? God.
Yep.
Pear?
Well, today is your day to find out what sort of fruit you are.
This will give me peace. I'll be able to sleep tonight.
Yeah. Oh, yes. To begin with, I shall ask you a question, obviously, because it's a quiz.
It'll be a very good quiz about questions. But this is do quizzes, like so nothing surprises me.
The rhetorical quiz. There's no questions at all. You just have to ask yourself the questions. Anyway.
Like, why am I on doquizzes.com?
That's probably
what went wrong in my life?
Yeah. Right. Okay, first question. What is your favourite flavour? Don't worry, you don't get to decide that yourself, because there's a choice of 5
I love multiple
answers.
choice questions that don't give me an answer that I want.
Yep, okay, so what is your favourite flavour? Sweet, sour, savoury, salty, or juicy?
The funny thing is, they're not flavors.
No, I know.
Sweet. Sweet would be my
Sweet.
favorite.
Okay. Sweet. Next question. What is... Oh, this is a classic. What is your favourite colour?
Oh, because that
Pink.
absolutely has to do with my fruit favorite.
Yeah, exactly. But also, it's also a multiple choice question, so you can't actually answer it properly.
Oh.
What is your favourite colour? Pink, purple, blue, green, yellow, or red?
That's a tough one.
Sorry,
'cause I like both blue and red.
See, I reckon if they put orange in it, it'd be a pretty hard choice not to call them an orange.
No black either.
Nope.
Blue.
Blue? Yeah.
Blue.
I feel sorry for the people whose favourite colour is like cyan or magenta or something. They can't do this.
Twisted
Okay.
gold red.
This is another classic question. Which are you? Boy or girl?
What if I'm a tranny?
There's no option for it. There's no option for.
Did they just
genderless-
assume my gender?
Yes, I know. I think.
Nah, cool, bro. That's not PC.
No, I think we're safe enough to be triggered right now.
I was in my safe space here in my room.
Yep. There's
and
no.
they just,
There's
they
no
just broke
option.
my safe space. They just assumed my gender, and that was not PC, bro.
There's no option for genderless cis.
God damn it! So I guess I'm a cis hetero. Damn it! What is?
Damn.
I'm the problem. So
I'll pop it up.
I guess I'll have to say boy.
Yep. Okay. Oh my god. Wow. There's a question, right? That you get to enter text.
Ooh,
What do you do in your pastime? I think they've made a spelling
pastime.
Yeah, not
I don't know
pastime.
because
mistake. What do you do
pastime
in your...
kind of implies well, everything's pastime. Me speaking right now is pastime.
No. It's not past. It's pass.
Pastime.
P-A-S-S.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. What do you do with your pastime?
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Google
I don't.
pastime. Nope. That's
No, not even Google knows.
No, not even Google knows. There's maybe they meant pastime, like how they say
think-
baseball
I
is
think-
America's favorite pastime.
Oh, I think they did, but they put pastime.
I guess maybe they meant what do you do to pass time?
Maybe. What do you do to pastime?
Oh, hardcore drugs.
Okay, I'll pop that in.
How would they even get? This quiz doesn't make sense because I highly doubt they went to the effort of writing down possible answers that someone would have for that question.
Any
You
specific drug in particular? Heroin sound good?
Yeah, heroin's good.
Yeah, I'll put heroin next. How
You could
old
probably
are you?
you could probably write anything in that question and it would still carry on.
Yep.
Killing
old?
little babies. How old
I
am
should
I?
put you in the 16 to 21 category.
Yes, that would be appropriate.
How many friends do you have?
Hmm.
None, 1 to 3, 4 to 8, or a massive mob?
Ooh, what does that mean?
I guess if it means like if you, I'm guessing
9
if
or
you
more
have,
is a mob.
yeah, I'm guessing if you have a lot of friends, you get like you're like a berry or something, like, you know, a bunch of grapes or something.
Well,
Just
if I'm gonna
just
be
a hunch.
honest, 1 to 3.
Okie doke. I shall pop that in. Next. Oh, now. I like this. This is like sort of what sort of personality do you have? Okay. You wait till I read these answers now. Are you nice, mean, bold and brave, smart, lifeless, or goth?
Oh look, that's not even a personality. None of those
My
are they're
personality-
personality traits, but they're
My
not personality.
My personality is gothic. What? Like the font.
I just like how
Oh,
they
God.
take personality traits and say they're personalities. You're nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your entire personality. That's you
I
as a
like-
person. Nice.
I like how they've put I like how they've put goth as personality.
Yeah, that one made me laugh. Personality, all these nice, mean, bold and brazen, goth.
What does it mean to being lifeless? Am I dead? No, I'm not dead.
Yeah. I'm
So
reading
what do you
this from
reckon
the
you are then?
grave. I don't know.
Any
Lifeless.
any old one. Lifeless? Yeah, I'll put lifeless.
I'll be a rotten banana or something.
Ah. No. You are a passion fruit.
Oh god.
You are kind and caring, although you have a good punch in flavour. Great job.
So you wrote down that I was lifeless, and yet they somehow say you're kind and sweet, just like a passion fruit.
I just read the comments section. Someone's put, "Who did they grease my favorite fruity? It is watermelon." That tells you the sort of like IQ level of the person who's using
These are the people that
doquizzes.com.
make the quizzes. He's an
Hold on,
employee of Do Quizzes.
hold on. I'm gonna copy this and paste you the spelling of how they've typed this. You'll have a laugh.
This will be
Try read
interesting
it
to
out.
see.
There you go.
Oh, where is it?
It's on Discord.
Oh, who is they guise? My favorite fruity is watermelon. He spelled watermelon right, which is probably the
Yeah,
most difficult word there to spell.
Yeah.
But he gets favorite fruit and guess wrong. And I
Yeah.
think he meant how did they guess my favorite fruit is
Oh
watermelon?
yeah. Yeah, but it's completely wrong.
Who did they squeeze? It sounds like something you'd hear in a mafia movie. Hey, who did they squeeze for that information?
Say it in an Eastern European accent.
Who did they gaze for my favorite fruit is watermelon? It just
There we go.
it works
I
in
bet
that
it was
accent.
someone. I bet it was someone from.
It was
some
Nico
Eastern
Bellic.
Europe-
It was on
Yeah,
twatter.com using the
he
web
did a do
browser
quizzes.
and
Yeah.
do quizzes. Couldn't help himself. Oh, cousin, don't you want to know what fruit you are? How are
Okay.
we doing this then? The dice roll is the page?
Yeah. I think we got to do a few things in preparation first. We probably should have done this earlier.
Probably.
Never mind. Never mind. We can edit this out. It's fine. Same as all the racist stuff. We're leaving that in. Should I read it like Sean Bean? Oh god, I'm gonna kill my voice.
Long ago,
With the
in the
deafening
ages before
crash.
time.
Okay, I'll try it. With a deafening crash, another bolt of lightning shears through the boiling night sky. For a moment, the blasted heath round you is brilliantly illuminated, and through the driving rain, you catch sight of shelter at last. But it is not the abbey. Instead, a few trees stand huddled together on the barren moor, stark against the horizon. Well, I had to add emphasis on the horizon. I'll just read it normally now because it's hurting the hell in my throat. Through the sounds of the storm behind you, you can make out the howling of wolves. Oh Jesus! Wait, is this Game of Thrones? I don't know.
It mentions Stark, so it must be.
Stark wolves. What is this? Broken occasionally by a banshee whale.
So it's Halo.
It must be. With renewed determination, you find the strength to start running again over the sodden earth, with blood pounding in your ears. As you near the copse, you pick out the glow from the small campfire among the trees. Someone has already taken shelter from the storm here. Taken shelter from the storm, isn't that like what is that? That's what are they called?
Umbrellas?
Baratheons.
Oh,
No shelter from the storm or something, isn't it?
no, I have no idea what you mean.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
you
don't
mean
know.
their motto?
their- Motto, yeah.
Um,
I can't remember what it is.
I can't remember now. It's ours. No, it's not ours is the fury, is it? Is it?
I can't remember.
I'm trying to
for
look
the
it
life
up.
of me what it is.
It's the damn image. Yeah, it is ours is the fury. That was right. House Baratheon, ours is the fury.
Oh, right, okay. Um, Cautiously, with one hand on the hilt of your sword, you step towards the fire. The figure seated beside the fire slowly looks up as you approach. There is no need for that. I'm not armed, the man says, holding wide his arms so you can see that he is speaking the truth. Thunder rumbles across the moors, and the next flash of light running reveals the man's face. He is young looking, but his face is pale and drawn, as if he's seen a lifetime of hardship, whilst his eyes hold a deeper knowledge than his years suggest. And he is smiling. Come, take shelter by my fire, he says warmly. It looks as if you need it. Tired and cold, you take up the stranger's offer. Such a night as this, evil things stalk the earth, or so people say. You look up anxiously as you hear a rustling in the branches of the trees. What are you doing out on a night such as this? He asks. You decide you have nothing to lose by telling this stranger your story. So you explain how you now find yourself lost between these bleak moors at night. All your adult life you have lived as a hired sword, searching for adventure wherever wherever it may be found across the old world. However, for several years now you have considered taking a rest from the adventuring life in order to return to your homeland of Ruddlestone and undertake a pilgrimage for the good of your soul.
So
So
going
it
on
was
a
that.
spiritual walk.
Yeah, what's that thing people do on like midlife crisis?
Um,
They sort of like they have like life-changing decisions and like go through weird stages, don't they?
yeah.
You must be on your midlife crisis. Um, oh, where was I? So it was that 2 months ago you arrived in the northern part of Harabnab. Harabnab? Yeah, it's Harabnab. Aboard a ship from Arkleton in distant Anal Land. In distant Anal Land. It's literally called Anal
Oh
Land.
god.
Um, just as just as month just as the month of watching you what was coming to a close, from there you began your journey on foot to the shrine town of Hallows Well. At the edge of the western hills, renowned for its healing spring, as so many pilgrims have done before you. You were heading for Raton Abbey, where you, of all people, have heard you could spend a night away from the wilds on the way to Hallows Well, when the storm broke, causing you to stray from the road across the heath. You soon became lost on these desolate moors, certainly not the sort of place you wanted to spend the night. With what with the what with a storm raging about you, wild animals roaming free, and possibly worse. The stranger tells you that he is too. Oh, that he is too pilgrim. No, here we go. I'm already getting tongue tied at page 3. I need a drink. Okay. The stranger tells you that he is too a pilgrim, caught in a similar predicament, but he was not fortunate enough. Oh, but he was fortunate enough to reach the copse before the storm grew too bad. However, he is sure he knows which direction Ratton Abbey lies in. The two of you decide to try and reach it together, which would be much safer than travelling separately. Leaving the cover of the trees, the two of you dash out through the pouring rain. After running for half an hour, with the wind and rain driving into your faces, you come to the top of a rise and see the road leading down to the small, dark stone buildings of Ratton Abbey. Cowering under the terrible force of the storm, then comes the scream. It chills you to the bone and curdles your blood. Although almost paralyzed with fear, you and the stranger look around, see dozens of foul demons bearing down on you from the turbulent skies. They are grotesque to look at, with bulging eyes, bloated, misshapen bodies, writhing tentacles, vicious talons, and slavering jaws. They scream and gibber with excitement as they speed towards you over the heath. The next thing you know, you are hurtling down the hillside towards the abbey. Your legs are ready to give way under you at any moment. As you run, you fend off the demons by waving your sword wildly in the air. The stranger has no weapon, and so does the best he can with his bare hands. When you reach the abbey, you bang on the door with all your might, shouting for sanctuary. A bolt is drawn, and a bolt is drawn back, and you fall back into the space beyond. The stranger stands in the doorway, still trying to ward off the demons. "Quick, come inside," you call to him. As soon as he is over the step, the door is slammed shut and bolted. One last chill gust of wind, all that remains of the gale outside. You pick yourself up and survey the huddle of anxious faces looking back at you. You're standing in a low-ceilinged hall, and the people surrounding you are monks, all dressed in plain brown habits. Once you have explained that the two of you are doing here, one of the monks tells you that they are a community of the priests of Enkala, and only a day's walk from Hallow's Well. He adds that you are both welcome to spend the rest of the night in their guest hall, and leads you to join the other pilgrims already sleeping there. Pardon me. You have not been asleep long when you wake from a terrible dream about demons. To see the stranger creeping furtively around the hall, your suspicions aroused. You wait until he is gone, then follow him through the darkened passageways of the abbey. At last, you come to a room which the stranger enters, closing the door behind him and locking it. Suddenly, someone cries out from the inside of the room, and there is a crash. You beat at the door with your fists, to no avail, so you begin to try and break it down. You burst into the room at the same time as a group of monks enter through another door. You are standing in a library, and the body of monk is lying face down on the floor beside his upset writing desk. There is no sign of the stranger. "Down there," shouts the monk, pointing you to a flight of stone steps beyond it, another open door. You run down the steps followed by the monks, and burst into a small, dank room lit by a single torch. Against the far wall, the stranger is kneeling beside a large, open oak chest, and in the flickering torchlight, you see that he is holding a huge, black cock in his hands. As you enter the chamber, he spins around and gets to his feet. "Thanks, friend," he laughs mockingly. Without your help, I couldn't have got in here. I would stay longer, but I have too much to do. With that... Oh god, what have I done?
This genre just changed completely in one word.
I wish I would have read that out originally. Oh god. I would stay longer, but I have too much to do. With that, a dark veil descends over the room. When it lifts again, the stranger and the cock are gone. He has left something in his place. As you watch, a cloud of swirling, noxious green cum starts to form in the centre of the room. Turn to paragraph 1. Okay. Right. Okay, now that's the intro done, and we can begin. So I'm going to have a quick sip of my drink, and we'll get started.
Oh god, that changed the genre very quickly.
That's changed the whole game, really, hasn't it? Expecting this sort of
I'll never look at this
game.
the same way though. All I'm thinking is it's some role-playing sex game.
He found some black dildo belongs to some monks. It's got some sort of evil power to it.
When he stands
I'm
up, there's
guessing.
just green splooge in the centre of the room.
Okay, quickly the cloud solidifies into the shape that makes you recoil in terror. Standing before you is a monstrous demon covered in green scales, with fang-filled jaws and reeking of the sharp, acrid smell of brimstone. The foul demon begins to advance towards you, raking the air with its talons, while sulphur...
You've ruined this book for me. Now I'm just thinking of sex words. So when it says he smells of green, I'm thinking cum.
Oh god, what have I done? This game is ruined. Okay, while self-esteem rises from its mouth, although it is powerful beast, your fight with the demon on holy ground, so blows from your earthly weapon will affect it. With a roar,
Blows from your earthly weapon.
Oh god. What have I done?
Oh no, this book is ruined.
Okay, right, so there's actually a fight.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Must
right,
concentrate.
okay. So, if you want to roll your dice first, and I'll roll mine.
Single die or
Oh shit! I need to look at the rules again.
I think it was a single. No, it was 2 dice.
I'll have a look.
Wasn't it?
I've completely forgot. Roll 2 dice for
Yeah.
your opponent. Add its skill to the score. Yeah, and then you do the same thing.
Okay.
Okay. So right. Okay. Roll 2 virtual dice.
I got 4, 2 and 2.
Okay. Roll dice. 7. Okay. So okay. So
If his is higher, I lose 2
yeah.
health points.
What is your skill is 8 and his skill is 8. So his is higher. So you lose 2 stamina. I take it.
Oh,
So your stamina is at 17. Okay, so now we'll roll again.
okay. I got 12, 6 and 6.
Nice. So instant win. His health goes down to 7. Roll again.
I got 4, 2 and 2. Again.
I got 2. So another blow to that demon. His health goes down again to 5. We'll roll again.
I got I got 12 again, 6 and 6.
Nice. His health, as you strike, you're starting to knock his arm. His arm's a bit displaced. He's got many cuts on him now. He's at 3 stamina. Roll again.
Oh, I
7.
got 2, 1 and 1.
Okay, the demon goes in for a quick little swipe. He's got some big old talons, this demon. Like chicken feet, they look like, honestly. Well, yeah, that's what a talon is. Yeah, he goes in for a swipe. You got a little scar on your face now. You know,
damn.
little battle wound. Looks pretty cool. Like, all the Skyrim characters have.
Yeah.
Your stamina is now at 15. We'll roll again.
I got 7,
9.
6 and 1.
He goes in for another swipe on the other side. So now it looks a bit weird because you got like the same sort of scar on your face each
So
side.
it's like symmetry.
Yeah, but it looks a bit weird because they're scars. Okay, we'll roll again.
Not that people with scars look weird.
Oh no, I'm not saying that at all.
We're totally saying that.
Yeah. Roll again. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Roll again.
4.
I got 9, 6 and 3.
Okay, so yeah, he's literally on 1 health now. He's on his last breath. He's going in for his final attack. Like he knows it's either do or die. Roll again.
Roll again. I got 10, 6 and 4.
He also got. Oh, he got 9. There you
Yay.
go. And the demon is dead.
Yeah.
However, whilst you were fighting this hellspawn, you are affected by the sulphurous stench it emits from its mouth. So you, unfortunately, it makes you lose 1 attack strength point. So
no.
unfortunately, you've lost 1 skill. So it's now down to 7.
Damn faggot demon.
However, you have. So now we'll go to page 332. No, wait, is that turn to 332? Okay. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's like, you have won the game.
You killed the demon. Well done. You've won
That
the
was
game.
Yeah.
That was the entire RPG.
Yeah. It's trying to find the page. It's awkward. Oh, okay. So, okay. Oh, no, I get it. So it tells me up there where it is. Okay. I think I'm just a few pages off. Okay, 332. Oh, Jesus Christ. I just got through a load of reading. Now I've got to do loads more. Oh, a second. I'm just having a quick drink. Okay. Having banished the demon, you are taken by the monks to the infirmary, where Brother Hugo, what a weird name, does his
Sounds
best to...
very medieval.
Brother Hugo. You're right, Hugo.
Yeah, Hugo.
Does his best to heal your wounds. You get to restore up to 6 stamina points. So, yeah, you're back to full. 19.
Yeah.
Cool. When you have had little time to recover, the monks take you to see their abbot. In his private chambers, you meet Abbot Dunstan and the stern-faced Prior Elwyn.
I hope he doesn't have that black book.
Oh no, he might talk about the black book.
Just like
Okay,
Deckard Cain.
Yeah. Oh god. We all thank you for destroying that abomination, says the abbot, but I'm afraid it will prove to have just been the beginning of your problems. The man who the man who murdered brother Hieronymus
Probably Hieronymus.
also stole a cock. Every book's gonna be no. Also, shit. I've ruined this book, haven't I?
Yeah, but
Now every time
I
I
think
see
you
the word
improved
book,
it.
I'm gonna say cock instead. The man who murdered brother Hieronymus also stole a cock, a very precious and very dangerous cock.
It was a
It is
black
the
one.
it is the Black Grimoire, a cock of dark magic. He says, its pages contain the darkest and most evil spells known to witchcraft, as the cock is virtually indestructible. It was kept here at the abbey on holy ground, so that it could never be used again to cause ill, and now it has been stolen.
They're not
The
very good
thief.
security guards, then, are
No, I know. Well, they're monks, aren't they?
they?
It's like in Elder Scrolls. They've got like a load of blind monks protecting the most important document in the whole game. That
Yeah,
makes
all of
sense.
Skyrim.
Yeah.
Bunch of blind old guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn it, Billy!
The thief knew exactly where to find the cock, so he must have been here before, you point out. Do you have any idea who he was? We do, replies Prior Alwyn, although it took us some time to remember. It is many years since we have seen him. His name is Nazek. He was a foundling at the Abbey. I need to drink quickly. My throat is really bad. Oh god, what was I thinking? I'm gonna sound like that lady from Monsters Inc. at the end of this. You know the one.
Yeah.
Mike Wazowski.
You forgot to hand in your paperwork.
Oh god, this is gonna be my voice in the morning. I'm watching you, Wazowski. Oh god, I can't. My throat is that bad.
I'm
I can't
watching
even
you,
do.
Wazowski.
I
I got
can't
my
even
eyes
do.
on you.
I can't even do the voice. My throat is that bad. Where was I? Blah blah. Remainder of his guardianship. However, he was also always causing trouble, and was more interested in studying the dark ways than the path of goodness. Despite our best efforts to correct his behavior, by the age of 12, Nazek was experimenting with dark magic.
Yeah,
It was
I
not.
think they all experiment around that age.
No, no. You don't want to be doing that. It was not long after this
Wait till
he
college.
disappeared. Yeah, exactly. At college, it's fine.
It's not
it
gay,
was
it's in
not.
college.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine. Everyone's doing it. It was not long after. It was not long after this he disappeared on a night such as this. We were not sorry to see him go. Everyone assumed that he had perished in the storm. But tonight he came back, thanks to you. Oh, thanks. Abbot Dunstan says, concerned. You look at him in puzzlement. Evil such as Zex cannot enter holy ground without invitation, and you invited him. You remember the incident. The abbot is right. You must help us recover the cock, and we know where you should look for the thief, says the abbot. For in the grimoire there is one spell more powerful and life-threatening than the rest. This spell is one of unlocking. What it unlocks is the demophage. You have heard
that
of
like
this
a golden one?
I guess so. It's like a vibrator, vibrating love egg. You have heard of this. Seeing your recognition, the abbot continues. Yes, the legendary casket of shadows, the prison of the infernal beast. Last time this monster walked on Titan, hundreds died. Centuries ago, the casket was locked away in the monastery at Claybury, a village lying in the hills to the west. This was thought to be a safe place, but it may not be anymore, as we thought the cock was out of harm's way until tonight. We believe Prior Alwyn says, oh, I read that really weird, I must be tired, that Nazak must intend to use the grimoire to open the demophage. Sounds like some sort of dish, like foreign dish, demophage.
He's gonna have an Indian food.
I'd like one demophage, please. However, this ritual can only take place on the night Sheka's moon. In 4 nights' time, the grimoire must be going westwards to find the casket. So that is the way you must go. Will you help us? The abbot asks pleadingly. Of course you will. You are responsible for the theft of that grimoire, so you must recover it. Besides, you have a settled score with Nazek. Really? It's all my fault. It's all your
Yeah,
fault, apparently.
so somehow I invited him to this place where he stole this cock,
Yeah, it
and I
sounds
have a
like these
score to
monks.
settle with him. How? I
These
did
monks
nothing.
just. Yeah, I know. You just so happened to walk here and he followed you. These monks can't be
Just a
bothered to deal with it,
bunch
so
of
they're
old
sort of.
assholes.
They're
Billy,
pondering it
I
off
told
onto
you not
you.
to come here now. It's all your fault, Billy.
Yeah, it's all their fault. It's all their fault, but they're blaming you.
Yeah, typical old
Anyway,
people. They
okay.
farted and pooed themselves, but it's you. You made the
Yeah,
smell.
yeah, it's you. It's your fault. Okay. You manage to get a little more rest before dawn, but at daybreak you prepare to leave the abbey. The storm has passed, but the sky remains overcast and ominous. The abbot tells you that the library is open to your use, and you may visit the herb garden in case there are any plants growing there which you think may be of use. However, he says, I cannot impress on you too greatly the need to haste in this matter. You have but 4 days to find the Zek and the book. Bearing the abbot's words in mind, you decide what your first move will be. Do you want to study some of the books in the library, visit the herb garden, or leave the abbey straight away?
Visit the herb garden.
Yep, the herb garden. Okay, turn to 366. Okay. Should be next page. Okay. You are led by Prior. Oh, there's a weird little page. You are led by Prior Alwyn through the abbey buildings and in out to the monk's herb garden. Already busy tending to the plants under his care is a thick-set, bearded monk. This is Bludder. This is Brother Treefor, says the prior. I'm sure he will help you select anything you consider necessary for your journey. Brother Treefor is a jolly man, and soon puts you at your ease. Between you both, you have come up with 3 plants that might be wise to take with you. Garlic, a guaranteed protection against vampires. Aroments, a pungent, sweet-smelling herb, which is used to guard against disease. And glebe balm, the leaves of a plant being used in many healing preparations. Unfortunately, Brother Treefor could only spare one of these plants, as the herb garden was badly damaged in the storm last night, and many valuable plants were destroyed, making those that remain all the more precious. Make a note of which one you take on your adventure sheet.
I will take garlic.
Cool. I'll pop
It's
that
close
in
to
the
Halloween, so you know
Yep.
Dracula's about.
Garlic. Okay. I don't know why I said it like that.
Oh no, garlic.
Garlic. Sound like some sort of Chinese man trying to say garlic.
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 Oh, shitty garlic.
Oh god. You decide that the urgency of your mission means you cannot delay here any longer, so you prefer to leave the abbey. Turn to 277.
I just want to say, this has gone over an hour and a half now.
Oh really?
Yeah, my
Oh,
recording is 1 hour 33 minutes.
Jesus Christ. There'll be a lot of editing to do on this.
Yeah.
Okay. I reckon we'll do a few more pages and we'll finish up for this podcast, do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah. The abbot, Prior Alwyn, and a small group of brothers assemble in the yard of the abbey to bid you farewell. May Chila smile on your wanderings, says Abbot Dustin, and remember all of our blessings go with you. As he speaks these words, you are filled with feelings of hope and security. Add 2 points to your faith score. Cool.
No, faith
That is
3.
Faith is at 3. The other pilgrims are already taking their leave of the brothers and continuing the pilgrimage to Hallows Well. With a fresh stock of provisions and your sword at your side, you prepare to do the same. That's more reading. Just as you are stepping through the gates of Racine Abbey and leaving the hospitality of the priests of Encala behind you, a servant, wearing a livery of some noble house, rushes up to you. Excuse me, he pants, but my mistress, Lady Atana of Ide, heard that you were staying here and wondered if you, such a skilled swordsman as yourself, would consider accompanying her to Hallows Well. My lady is all too well aware of the dangers of travelling, with that wild beasts and bandits on the road. She feels the need of extra protection after last night's terrible storm, which she feels was not of natural origin. Your reputation goes before you. You have only been here a night, but already word of your presence has spread around the abbey visitors. My mistress is prepared to pay for you for your services. The servant adds, with a look of hopeful expectation, the money may certainly prove useful later, and there is something to be said about safety in numbers. But you do not want your progress to be slowed in any way. If you want to accompany Lady Etana to Hallows Well, turn to 166. If you would rather travel alone, turn to 44.
I think I'll accompany her.
Yep. Okie doke. Okay, 166. Where is it? 166. After waiting for an hour, Lady Etana of Ide and her entourage finally emerge from the Abbey's guest hall. Lady Etana herself is a middle-aged woman who has grown plump on the years of fine living. She is dressed... She's going to slow you down, basically.
Yeah, I'm going to have to leave her behind.
Yeah. I mean, she might make a tasty treat, like a chicken wing or something.
They say fat people taste nice.
All that fat. She is dressed in clothes of the latest cut, and another sign of her wealth is the numerous ornate rings she wears on her plump fingers. Lady Etana and her party of ladies in waiting and bodyguards are all mounted on fine steeds. Her servants follow with her possessions on mules. There is also a horse saddled ready for you to ride. You mount and are soon on the road again, leaving Racine Abbey behind you. The morning passes quickly as Lady Etana is talkative, to say the least. As your journey progresses, you discover that she has been a widow for 6 years. She decided to make the pilgrimage from her manor at Ide to see whether the healing waters of Hallows Well could relieve discomfort she has for aching joints. Just lose some weight, love. Soon the road is joined by another from the south and enters an area of woodland. You pass other travellers heading in the same direction as your group, but soon lose sight of them again as you continue westwards. You become aware of a rustling sound in the trees to your left. Do you want to stop? Turn to 153, or keep riding pretending not to have noticed? Turn to 194.
Stop.
Yep. Okay, we'll go to 153. It was wise to stop. There is a sharp twang, and a crossbow bolt flies past you into a tree on the other side of the road. Your group is swiftly surrounded by men swathed in dark robes. One of them runs from the trees beside you with his short sword drawn. Ooh, sounds like another fight. He has a skill of 7 and stamina is 7, so...
Should be easy.
Yeah, basically. Right, okay. Go for a roll.
Okay, roll the dice. I
got a
got
4.
9. 6 plus 3.
So that is an instant, like, you know, you blew his arm. He's like, ah! He's
He's already
screaming.
got poo running down his leg.
Yeah, he's already regretting what he's done. His stamina is now down to 5. Roll again.
Bitch. Roll again.
Yeah.
I got 4. 3 and 1.
He got 7. So this time, you know, you're having a little parry, you know, with your swords.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh Jesus Christ, my throat is dying.
He does a
We'll have to
counter
end up in-
riposte.
Yeah, and you know he goes in for a quick lunge, hits you, you know, but it's only hitting your armor, so you're not dead or anything. It hurt like hell. You're down to 17 health. Yeah, a little bit of a bruise. It might leave a bit of a bruise. A bruise. Roll again.
8. 6 plus 2.
He got a 3. He was useless. As soon as he put that sword, you know, he was like, ha ha, you know, he thought he had you, and then you just whack him with your sword, and like, yet again,
I just get out a ruler and smack him on the nose. No.
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 Bad bandit. Bad.
Naughty.
He's down to like 3 health.
Roll again. Oh, 3. 1 plus 2.
He got 11.
Damn.
So yeah, he's got another hit on you. It doesn't do any. It doesn't do much. But you've noticed you've got a little cut, but it's nothing. It's nothing major.
Yeah.
Whilst he's like trawling with blood. Roll.
I got 7. 6 plus 1.
Okay. It's working again. Right. Where were we? He was at 3 health, I think.
I got
You just
7. 6 plus
Okay.
1.
He got 4. So he's starting to realise now that what he's done it wasn't a good idea.
He's on his last leg.
Yeah, his companions are looking a bit worried as well. They're thinking, "Oh God, what's
We should
happened?"
run.
Yeah, feel free to roll again.
5. 2 plus 3.
And he got another 4. So yep, you literally
Huzzah!
as soon he you can see the worry in his face. He's just standing there.
And I just chop his head off.
You can smell he's crapped himself, and you just go in for the final the swing, and you lop his head right off.
Right in front of his companions. His head just rolls in front.
So turn to 298. Okay. Having dispatched your opponent, you are confronted by a tall man on horseback wearing a long black cloak. You are startled to see that under his hood, his face is covered by an iron mask. A gauntlet-clad hand pulls a fine sword from its scabbard. The sword glows with a faint blue light as it cuts through the air towards you. I believe we should leave it there for now, in suspense
seems like
of action.
Good cliffhanger to leave it on.
I'm just going to write the page number down on the bit number down on the...
You should also write down my health.
Yeah, I've already got it written down. It's at 15 at the moment.
Okay.
Cool. So we'll leave it for there now.
So that's it for this
Spellbreaker.
Spellbreaker.
Maybe we'll continue with this one. Maybe we'll go for a different one. I've got multiple of these books.
Sounds good.
We'll see. Okay, so thanks to everyone for listening to the Wolfgang Reloaded podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Bye.
See you next time.